everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I have another Six Nations update for you guys. So, there have been 2 games this weekend. The third, Scotland and France, as I much predicted, was cancelled. Well, postponed, till either middle of next week or next weekend. I'll keep you guys apprised of when that actually happens. So, there are 2 games that did indeed go ahead, which were Ireland and Italy, of which the score was 10-48 to Ireland, so they beat Italy by a hell of a lot. And then, which was a pretty good game, I believe, I didn't actually watch it. And then, of course, was the big one. Wales versus England. And that score was 23-40 to Wales. We beat them. Which means that Wales has brought home the Triple Crown. Because that means we have won 3 games out of the 5 that we have. Which means we only have 2 games left to play, and then Wales, once again, will be Grand Slam champions. So, which means we've won all 5 games. And the last 2 we have, it could be done very easily. So yeah, the gist of it is, there was 2 games that went ahead this weekend. Scotland-France isn't going ahead this weekend, but could go ahead in the next week or so. But of course, 10 players from France still have COVID, so they're having to wait for them to recover. Well, actually, it's 10 players. It's a mixture of players and staff, so hopefully they'll recover in time to play that game before the Six Nations tournament's over. So, hopefully, I'll be able to report on that for you guys in the very near future. Hopefully within the next week, as I said. But if not, I'll report on it when it happens. So, yeah. Each team now has 2 games left to play, except for Scotland and France. They've still got 3, being each other and 2 other games. So hopefully that'll happen soon enough. Wales, I think, is on track to win in the Six Nations. So, good work, lads. And yesterday, unlike Wales's previous 2 games, there was no yellow or red cards in that whole game. So it would appear that everyone was on their best behaviour. So again, well done to both sides. So that was pretty impressive. I didn't actually watch that game either. I was a bit busy yesterday doing something. Can't recall what, but I was doing something. Yeah, so Six Nations is about halfway done. We should have a weekend off next week. But again, if Scotland and France goes ahead, no, we won't. Which means I'll be able to make another video about this next week. So yeah, hopefully the Six Nations will go on smoothly from here on out. Hopefully no other players will get coronavirus and muck up the whole tournament. Fingers crossed. So yeah, that's all I've got to say for this video. Sorry it's so short, not much has happened this weekend with the rugby. Of course, 1 game got cancelled. So, as always, people, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to mine and Roxanne's YouTube channels. Her link is down in the description. My sub button is down that way. Once you've hit our sub buttons, don't forget to click both of our bell icons to get both sets of our notifications. Comment as well, because why not? And let me know what you thought of this weekend's games too. Pretty important one there. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and Roxanne on her blog and Twitter. Those links are down in the description, which is the down arrow next to the video title, just above the sub button. Yeah, right there. And then, lastly, of course, don't forget to share this video with all of your friends, so they can join the infinite loop of liking, subscribing, commenting, following, and sharing, and around and around and around that loop. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with a weekly vaccine update. Goodbye.